Hello everyone, welcome to episode 25.
Okay, so today's storyteller is going to be myself. So the title of the
Yeah.
testing. Okay, so what's the title of your story?
Incidents at 3 hotels. Okay, these are 3 different incidents at 3 different hotels. So last time I used to work as a pest controller. So this first incident, right? Okay, then like what I do in the previous episodes, I'm not going to name the hotels. I'm not going to tell the names and all that. So the first incident. Okay, this one I was we have to go and do all these like room spraying, meaning like to like disinfect the area, like to spray at the gully traps, the wall skirtings and all that for pest prevention measures. So this hotel is just a row stretch lah of rooms, just one straight line all the way. So I remember this was level 5. So we were reaching towards the last 2 rooms. So I was with this particular auntie. She has been working in the hotel ever since it was open. So and this hotel is quite old and quite popular also. So while we were walking, right, the auntie just said, careful lah, we knock a few times first before we enter. So I somewhat figured out that okay, maybe she's like trying to like prevent something from happening or what lah. Because I could see that she was a bit like hesitant, no, to go to towards these 2 rooms, you know. So I was like, okay. So never mind, auntie, you knock, take your time lah. So we went to the second last room. Okay, the second last room, right? I don't know whether she heard anything or not, but I could hear someone was like running in and out. Okay, so I asked the auntie, is that vacant room or not? Because if it's an occupied room, we need to ask permission first. We need to check. We need to open slowly and all that lah. Vacant room means we just have to open. So auntie say vacant room lah, some vacant room. But this time round, she also like moved back a bit because she also heard the running sounds inside. I was thinking, and all that. I heard like very light giggling. Was like maybe a kid or maybe some like young boy or girl or don't know lah. So I said, auntie, you just open slowly lah. You knock first, you open slowly. So their procedure is like they knock 3 times. Housekeeping, knock 3 times again, housekeeping, knock 3 times again, housekeeping. Then they tap the door, right, the hotel door. If they open also, they will say housekeeping coming in to alert lah anybody. When we entered the room, it was a clean room. It was very well made up, perfect. So I said, I go check the toilet first. When I went and checked, nothing. Unused. There was no one inside. So the auntie said, Varshan, faster lah. She's quite old, no? So I said, okay, auntie, give me some time. So I faster do the spraying. I just spray the skirting area. I just do some slight inspection to see whether there's any pest activities. Nothing much, okay. I came out. So we came out, we went to the last room. Okay. So same thing. We wanted to knock first. So we knocked first. The auntie knocked first lah, I mean. So the room is, once I exit from the second last room, right, it's opposite. So the second last room, the door is behind me. So it's like opposite each other lah. So I and the auntie facing the last room. So the auntie knocked. Housekeeping. No response from the front room, the last room. But the second last room, there was 3 knocks. So I and the auntie looked behind. And we just look at each other, like what I'm doing to you. And we just look in front. So the auntie like can see like she a bit panicky already, you know. Then I say, auntie, never mind, don't panic. You knock one more time, auntie. She knocked again. Housekeeping. This time, we both freaked out. The behind door, right, were 3 slow but loud knocks. We both didn't know what to do. The auntie looked at me, boy, how I said, auntie, never mind, you just open this door, I faster spray, let's leave here. We cannot abandon the job, what? So she, housekeeping, without knocking, she opened, I went to the toilet, I spray, I come out. No choice. So I came out, auntie, come, don't look behind, just come, auntie. Then she was like, then at the lift lobby she was calming herself down. She took one of the hotel, the water bottle, she drink, then she give me one nan, I drink. I drink I say, auntie, here got anything happen or not? Then she said, I always don't like to come to this floor. I said, why, what happened? Then she said, you know the last 2 room we go, right? When I very young, she said there was 2 families staying opposite each other. I mean, one family staying in 2 rooms opposite each other. I said, okay. The second last room you go, right, last time I got one boy. He suddenly was found dead near the swimming pool. So I was like, okay, earlier I heard running sounds, giggling sounds. Then I was like, auntie, do you think it's that boy or not? They say, many people say they see but I only feel I never see before.
She worked in the scene
Quite long. So I was like, then the opposite room got affected or not? They say, whenever knock this one or whenever I go do cleaning here last time, got a lot of sound one but this knocking is the first time . I just tell the auntie, let's not talk about this anymore. Because I'm going to be there on a long run, because I was stationed there at that point of time. So I was like, I try not to think about it, but after that, subsequently, like, nothing much . It's just eerie to look at because you know something is there. But after that, I just never think about it . Just faster open, go spray, don't even think about it, I just come out . Okay, this second incident was at another hotel also. This hotel, right, was a bit was going through under some renovation . So there's actually 2 sides of the hotels. So one side was terribly under maintenance. The other one was very newly done . So there was 2 of us. So one took the new one and I took the old one. The so-called under renovation . So according to the staff hall, right, the ones in under renovation is not in use. No one is staying there. Okay. So I was like, okay, so same thing, housekeeping. So different hotels got different procedure . Some of the housekeepers, they will say pest control. They're coming in to so to just alert that, okay, some pest control service. So this one, the room attendant, right, the housekeeper, he was like not sure what to knock . So when he not sure what to tell. So when he knocked, right, he just knocked, hello, coming in, hello, like that. So this particular room, the corridor lights, right, which is outside this room, right, wasn't working. So it was quite gloomy lah. I won't say dark, but very like dim like that. So I was like, okay, faster lah, just spray and then go already lah. Then I can't spray anywhere else, only the gully traps, because surrounding all the materials and all that. So when you open the door, right, the TV was on, but it's not to any channel. It was those white noise, you know, those empty channels. That's the dot thing. So that some kind of like a static noise, you know. So I went to just inspect the area. The housekeepers who suggested please spray near the window lah. Sometimes got flies come in and all that. So I have to pass by the TV. So I sprayed the toilet first. And I went past the TV. Was just static noise, the white noise. I sprayed that. But before I could pass by the TV again, right, I was hearing whispers. So I look around me first, like, hey, everything okay, not like that lah, like. Then I look at the guy, he was just using his phone, so it's not him, he's not on the phone also. I was thinking, what's going on? Then I take out my phone, see maybe some video or some song going on or what. I check, nothing. Then the sound, the whispers, right, was growing a bit louder. When I look at the TV, it was coming from the direction of the TV. So I went near, I walked near. Yes, correct. The sound was coming from the TV. So I thought, okay, could be TV. The channel is on, but too much of interference that the audio is going on, but the antenna problem or something lah. My mind was thinking like that. But something was weird because the whispers was like as though like making me to come nearer to hear the message like that. I just went slowly. I could hear what it was repeatedly saying. Get out! Get out! Get out! Was telling me to get out. I don't know what to do already. And I look at the guy also like don't care. So I just look, I just see where's the remote or what, is there any remote? Okay, nothing. I just switch off the power, I just walked out of the room. This one was no ghost sighting lah, but it was very creepy because the room was dark, the TV is on and something saying to get out. So I don't know what's going on, you know. So I was very creeped out. Then I immediately called my colleague. I say, Bang, where are you? I was like, I'm here lah, why? I'm finishing already. I said, okay, can you come here now? You join me lah. So he knows that I could see things, I could feel things also. He never made fun of me, this Bang lah, this like colleague back then. So when he came already, he asked me, hey, what happened why? And then I explained, then he was like, okay, we do together lah. We do together. Then I said, what, you want to take one room, I take one room, is it? Then I said, no, we enter together. So yes, after that, nothing else happened already. So the last incident.
Final one.
Yes. This one, I really don't know. I can tell properly because the thought of it already is quite scary. Okay, this one also is one of the old hotels. So this place, normally the housekeepers won't follow you. It's the, how to say, the technician, like the building engineer like that. They will follow you because the room attendants, they are busy with all the rooms because it's always occupied. So like they are always busy. Very rarely the houseman will follow and all that. But this time around it was one of the technicians. So he takes the role of a houseman. So whenever he knocks, right, he will say houseman and all that. So I know that this is a young boy. I don't know whether is it intern or not, or is he working there because like he likes the job, technician and all that lah. But he was okay, friendly guy. So we went to this level lah. So we, as usual, he say houseman, we knock, go through all the rooms and all perfectly fine. But this particular level, right, was dark. Like as though the power trip, you know. Corridors no light, the rooms got light. So if the rooms are vacant rooms, they are dark. I have to really turn on my torchlight.
Yeah.
So it's really, you know, very creepy, these rooms. Because once the curtains are closed, right, wow,
And yeah, dark.
super dark. So like this guy was telling like houseman and all that. So he has got a checklist, which room is vacant, which room is not. But I don't know why, whether he was having his own problem or maybe he's not unwell or what, he was quite quiet. So he never like share me, okay bro, this one vacant, this one, just waiting lah. So this one also he houseman 3 times. Then the third one he just opened, then he used his phone already. So basically what they're supposed to do is when they open and go, right, they are supposed to say houseman coming in, if there's anybody in and all that, right. This boy a bit funny because when there's a guest, he opens the door, right, he will back away. I will do the talking. It's actually their job because they are the hotel staff. So I just close one eye. Sometimes I'll talk to the guest lah. Afternoon sir, ma'am, I'm here from pest control. I just want to check your toilet area if there's any pest issues. Like that lah. So when he opened and he used the phone, right, I saw the room was quite dark. So from outside to inside, there's like a certain level of darkness comparison. No? That means outside is a bit dark, here is very dark. So when I opened, right, I couldn't see the room. I couldn't find the switch. This one, I don't know why I couldn't find the room switch. So I was taking out my torchlight, but like stuck like that. I couldn't take out. Then after a while, right, I tried to explain like, you know when you're in the dark, after quite some time, your eyes can suddenly see everything. Suddenly something will emerge, right? What I started to see also creeped me out a bit. Because at the corner of each of these rooms, there's like this single sofa. You enter, toilet, the bedroom, the bed, beside the windows, that means like right at the corner is a big sofa. So same thing, it was the same layout. But when I go, when the image started like clearing, right, there was someone sitting down on the sofa. So my mind was like, okay, there's someone there. Maybe sleeping lah. Sleeping. I was like, hello ma'am, hello sir. Then after a while I could see it's like a lady. So I said, hello ma'am. From the sofa, right, the head. I was like, afternoon ma'am, coming from pest control. I just want to do my pest control service. She never gave any reaction. She was just like looking at me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to the toilet to do the spraying. I was talking to myself actually. In the toilet, I managed to take out the torchlight. I just faster spray. I came out. I wanted to thank her. Like, thank you for allowing me to do. Have a nice day lah. Sorry to disturb if you have slept or what. Like if you were sleeping. So when I was telling, right, this boy tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, hey, why? I was like, brother, who are you talking to? Then I was like, because this boy doesn't lie, no, he's very honest. So when I looked back, right, the person was still sitting down there. And this time the face could be seen. Like, in the darkness, no, I could see that the face was having these large eyes, large pair of eyes. Like, just like that. Then the head was moving up and down. I was like, I just turned. I dare not talk already. I faster came out of the room, and I really remember I shared this with my colleagues. I shared it with them. Their van, their car was parked below. I went down. I incompleted for the time being. I incompleted the routine. I came down. I said, hey, why, what happened? Then I explained to them, this thing happened. There was some freaky lady, like smiling or what, I don't know, but very dark inside. So one of them followed me to the housekeeping office. We checked through the checklist. It's a vacant room. I seriously freaked out already. Then after that, I waited, remember I told you the second incident, the abang, right? He came. One thing, he and I was close lah, back then. We were very close and all that. He was like, hey, what happened? You tell me now. And I was like, I tell her. Okay, come. I and you go again. I said, nevermind, you carry on. I go to the office. I said, nevermind, come lah, follow me lah. So I was like, okay lah, follow. So when we did together, nothing much happened, you see. Like, there was no other disturbance. And that incident, I remember, I was like, until I went back home, I was thinking about it. Like, was there really a person there? Or what happened? Like, that one really freaked me out lah, seriously. Okay, before I conclude this episode, right, there's actually something else eerie to share on these 3 incidents.
What is it?
Okay, I actually remember the room numbers very clearly. So I just gonna share lah. Okay, the first room number, the first incident, the knocking. The room number is 0510.
Okay. 0510.
The second one, the TV telling me to get out. 1005.
Okay.
Then the last one, that creepy lady or whatever, the thing. The room number was 1212. Yeah, 1212. Yeah.
Okay. All are different numbers, right? So.
Okay, it's not about that. Each of the room numbers, right? When you add them up individually, right? I don't know whether coincidence or not. When you add them up individually, they form the number 6.
Okay, so what's the first one? 05?
0510. So
5 plus 1, 6.
6.
Okay, the second one is
1005.
1 plus 5 is 6. And then
1212
is 2245. Oh no. So
6.
6. Is this something satanic?
Don't know.
Because it's 666.
I don't know whether it's
so
coincidentally
I know it's
lah.
something related to Satan.
Yeah.
So
That's why I was like thinking myself, how come this one at that point of time I never think all this. So is it something got to do with? It cannot be lah. Singapore I don't think of Satan.
but it's quite scary lah because it's all, if you calculate, it's all with 6.
Yeah.
6 and 6.
3
and
incidents.
3 incidents and 666. In the actual this one also is 36.
Because if I had like a few rooms and then
Yeah,
one of
666
and
is
then
okay.
few rooms, then coincidentally 3 of these rooms is 6, like forming the number 666, right? It's different. But I only experienced these 3 incidents in 3 rooms only, and all the numbers form to 666. So this one I don't know lah, guys. So if y'all think like if y'all can think like what is it about or not, just leave in the comments lah. For me, maybe I personally feel
Maybe
it could
it's
be
a coincidence.
coincidence lah. But the incidents were very creepy.
Okay, so we have come to the end of this creepy episode of 666. Okay, so we will see you soon in our next video.
Yeah.
Until then, signing off, Varshan.
Anju,
Ciao.
For the time being, I incompleted the routine. I came down. I said, hey, why, what happened? Then I explained to them.